Now, listen, you guys, Nicki Minaj is out there showing love to Sabrina Capernter and basically showing these other girlies that, like, don't blame it on the music industry, the fact that you guys are not selling. And we're going to be talking about lottery ticket, speaking about the Ice Spice beef and things like that. Joe Budden came in swinging for Caresha. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not, because I did tell you that, well, Caresha is playing with fire, okay? Joey came out, okay, and he was very merciless in this entire thing. Now, we're also going to be talking about London on the track. Now, you know, you are a problem when Summer Walker and Ebony actually agree, on something. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and Sabrina Capernter, okay? Now, for those of you who do not know, she's out there breaking records, doing things, and it seems like Nicki is out there celebrating. And now Buzzing Pop posted and said, "A Short and Sweet by Sabrina Capernter becomes the first album by a female artist to score multiple number ones on US Apple Music since Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 in 2023." And somebody said, Chat Data actually said, Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet is aiming for a number one debut on the Billboard 200 with 280 to 310K units first week in the USA. It will mark her first ever number one album. And Nicki Minaj responded to that, quoted that Buzzing Pop tweet, and put some loving emojis and, of course, the signature bomb emoji, all right? So that just goes to show that Nicki is out there supporting and celebrating with Sabrina Capernter. Now, I guess this just goes to show you that, well, the female rappers selling 28K, like, there is no excuse for that, okay? There is absolutely no excuse with that, because it's the only genre that have people getting applauded for doing the bare minimum. Okay, but anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Nicki showing Sabrina some love. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, a tragedy that I knew was going to come. Now, if you watched my previous video, I spoke about Caresha mocking Joe Budden for finally getting, his gold years later, 2 decades later, and, stuff like that. And Joe said, well, I'm not going to respond to you because it would be easy. And Caresha responded to that and said that, oh, well, you were laughing at me when you felt like I was, gonna take the L and things like that. But, well, here I am, and I'm not taking the L. So I was just like, are you sure this is the route that you want to take with Joey? Well, the men did not disappoint. The men came in through and dragged the behind out of Caresha. Like, listen, I think it's best if I insert what he had to say, and then I will just comment, afterwards.
You that today I hear Pump It Up more than I hear you. So while you go on these social media rants and say that you were 9 years old with Pump It Up drop and now you're 30, you should be cautious of that, because your record label today is saying to you that they're not seeing any growth. Self-admittedly, the only talent that you have possessed in recent years is providing emotion, yet you're at a standstill. I'm not talking city girls. I'm talking you. And that's my problem when it comes to current modern acts and the caricatures that you be. Like, I view you as a science project.
This man said, I view you as a science project. Oh my goodness. I knew that it was going to really go there with Caresha. And that's why I felt like it wasn't a smart idea for her to be poking on Joe. But one thing that I will say is this entire caricature, oh my God, such, a science project and things like that. I wish people would have the same energy for everybody. I don't like how Joe Budden calls out one female rapper and then they go on a rant and then he comes back seemingly apologizing. But when it comes to a woman who looks like Caresha, oh my goodness, he can't go all the way. Like, I'm not even a Caresha fan, but I'm like, what you're spitting, straight facts, Joe Budden, but she's not the only caricature. If we're going to call out all the science projects, let's call out all of them. Okay, we're not gonna be calling one sign project out and then the other one we're babysitting. That's what I don't like about this thing. Otherwise, you're on track.
And I'm not talking city girls because I'm a fan of city girls. And I'm on JT's side in the breakup. But I love city girls, and city girls has accomplished a few. No, for real, JT came up here, hair flowing.
She's amazing.
Like stop for a minute. Beautiful. I ain't stupid. I gotta try to read between some of the social media shit. JT came up here, skin glowing, hair glowing, knee-high boots with a staff that didn't look cheap. She came up here talking that talk. She came up here with music circulating, and everybody up here absolutely loved her.
Yes.
Here's the kicker. JT also has a nigga with all the money in the world.
Right.
JT is with somebody. From mine. JT got all the money in the world, and still, when the odds were against her, she got to it.
For sure.
She got to work.
I really have to agree with Joe Budden on this one. I feel like Caresha lost the plot when, she was out there making her entire identity about her being with Diddy, about her being a billionaire's girl and things like that. And so that sort of affected her. The moment the Didla fell off is the same moment that she sort of started losing relevance as well. And the JT situation, okay, I like to give credit when it's due. I've said it before on this channel that even if JT is with Lil Uzi, even when you watch her interviews, you will hardly hear her, talk about Lil Uzi for more than 3 minutes. It's never that thing. That's the one thing that, JT has. She makes it about herself, her music and other things that surround her. Her entire interviews do not revolve around her being with Lil Uzi and things like that. And honestly, that is such a smart decision. Okay, because the moment you break up with the girlfriend, you're going to be irrelevant. This entire, PR relationship thing, it works to a certain point, but then it can also backfire on you. I mean, ask Saweetie and Quavo, they will tell you.
Oh, you doing a small venue, yo. Oh, you flopped. Oh, yeah. She came up here and got real. Yo, our last project, it wasn't the greatest. And I had to go back to the drawing board and really find myself. I don't think Caresha has the time. I don't think she has the time to laugh when it appears that she is going through an identity crisis. And that right there be my problem with y'all. I've seen y'all. I am very familiar with this type. I'm familiar with the type that think they became the dick they helped came. I'm very familiar with the bitch that think they have bloomed into who they consume.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. I need you guys to rewind there. Go and replay that part. Did you hear what Joe Budden said? I told you the last time that between Nene Leakes and Joe Budden, I don't know who takes the crown when it comes to Klebe. At this point, we need Joe Budden on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because what is this? What kind of a read is this? This man said that, Caresha feels like, well, she became the D that she helped, actually come. I'm just like looking at that like, oh my goodness, what is this? What are you saying, Joe Budden? He also said that, well, she feels like, well, she becomes what she, she's become what she has consumed. I'm going to use this in real life. Oh my goodness, I need somebody to poke me so that I can get to use this in real life. I laughed so hard. Oh my God, let's hear what else he had to say. This man is hilarious.
You was running around here and you gave JT your to kiss. You sat there with Saucy Santana, who even raps better than your ass, and gave JT your ass kiss. You said, I'm dating a billionaire now. Off of it, we not making no money. I'm donezo here. You told Shorty Dua, you told Homeboy's ex that if you felt like it, you could get Homeboy to get her on all fours and start sucking some or barking like a dog or some shit. You also told Homegirl that because her carpet was fucked up, she was broke. And now when you start with me, you want to say protect black women. I don't want to hear none of that. You are the worst female rapper out there currently, and you don't write your own shit. These are science projects put together by people and companies with the best of the best surrounding them for them to get further. But as a standalone, Nothing's ever happened.
Again, fix Joey, fix Joe Budden, but keep the same energy for everybody. Caresha, I don't even mess with a girl like that, but she only put laughing emojis. Somebody went out there and had an entire rant and dragged the behind out of you, and somehow you said that it was hilarious, it was funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But now when it's Caresha, that's when you have all the energy. This is why I don't take any of these men seriously. Some of you will come in my comment section and say, well, Joey always is sort of object. No, he's not objective. Look at all this energy that he has for Caresha, but look at what happened when the Transformer dragged the behind out of him. Accused him of doing a lot of things, substance and things like that. But Caresha's laughing emojis, that's where he draws the line. Like, he's speaking facts. I'm not even saying that. He's speaking facts. But the biggest science project that's out there in as far as female rap is concerned, he does not have the audacity to call it out. But he has all this energy for Caresha. So what's the difference between Caresha and the Transformer? What? I know you guys like to not make it about, oh, it's not even about the other word. It's not even about the skin. It's not even, but this is what it's giving. This is what it's giving, sadly. Okay, let's hear more of the drama. Like I told you previously, I have no dog in this fight. It's just entertainment for me because I like neither of them.
When JT went to jail, you kicked that. I gotta wait for it. The wait for it looks different now. Nothing was popping. You were on arguably one of the greatest labels to ever exist, next to who I would say is the second best group to ever come out of Atlanta. Yet you still find yourself in this position. You was running around talking big. I'm not mad. What I'm mad at is that you tucked whatever you was mad at. Like whatever I said that drove you the wrong way or hurt your feelings, you tucked it until you saw like an opportune time. And somehow me getting a plaque is the opportune time to get your shit. I don't really understand it, but I also don't think that you are the lawnmower with a steering wheel. I don't think that you are, I don't want to say sharpest knife in the drawer. I just don't. How you view things is a little different from reality. You shouldn't have time to do a thing. You should have time to do absolutely nothing but look around and see that all the people that was pumping money into me have stopped. I might be in the red. I don't have no motion out here.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Saucy Santana getting mad at God the Scoop because of his dirty fan. So... Saucy Santana has been a Gucci Mane fan for the longest of time, and I guess he was super excited when he got to be in the same space with the man. So he posted a video of him basically fangirling of Gucci Mane, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then people started noticing how dirty his fan was, okay, the hand fan. It was very dirty, it was very dusty, and like any other blog, Got the Scoop also commented on that because, let's be honest, it's not the only blog that this was spoken about. I did see a lot of Instagram blogs. People were talking about the dusty, fan. But for some reason, well, I guess he got way more offended by what, God the Scoop said. So she posted and said, Saucy Santana posted a video, super excited to meet Gucci Mane. But the comments are focused on how dirty his personal fan was, okay? And so he responded and said, I made my favorite rapper in the world. F that fan. It looks like the fan to your grandma's house, okay? And Ebony was not having it. Because she then responded and said, how you mad at me because your fan is dusty and people are talking about it? Love my behind off, okay? And indeed, people were talking about, if I open the Shade Room comment section, you guys, on this post, you'll see that people were talking about the dirty and dusty fan. And so she then said, everyone and their mama talking about that fan, but you got smoke for me. Don't be mad at me because you're carrying around a personal hand fan with ceiling fan dust, isn't it, girl? Don't you request 12 per booking? LOL. And then she said, and I'm sorry, me and my family is heavy on cleanliness and good hygiene. I will be more than happy to share photos. If your fan looking like that, poo, I can only imagine how the crib and everything else looks. But nah, congrats on meeting your favorite rapper. Just make sure dust in the fan don't steal your moment next time, okay? So you guys, I found this hilarious. Honestly, I found this really hilarious. The fan thing, how far it went. When I saw it and people were commenting, I was like, it is what it is. I didn't think that it was gonna get to him to a point where he's out there responding to a blog, getting offended. And somebody said, is it that serious? To Got the Scoop. And then Got the Scoop said, man, he mentioned my grandma. LOL, I don't play about my nana. Trying to say a fan dusty because he walking around with a personal dust blower. Speaking about Saucy Santana, people were like, so now he doesn't have any smoke for Joe Budden. Why didn't he come for Joe Budden, since he was out there eating Caresha up, since he always has the energy for the females that, Caresha is out there beefing with. Why does he not have the same energy for Joe Budden? And I'm like, well, you guys, Joe did subtly praise him when he said that his raps are better than Carisha's raps. So I guess he was just like, let me stay clear from this situation. I don't want to be part of it, because if he inserts himself in that, believe this, Joe will also come and eat him up. Okay, he ducked the smoke right now, and I don't think he wants any of the smoke with Joe Budden. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about lottery ticket. Now, a lottery ticket was asked about the Ice Spice beef with 2 Chainz's son. You do know that 2 Chainz has got a podcast with his son, which is called Me and Hello, or Hello and Me, something like that. And the little boy did not waste any time and just came in, and he was like, well, is it true that you have a beef with Ice Spice? And then Champagne Mommy was dancing around the situation saying, oh, I don't have any beef with anybody, oh my goodness, this and that. And with lottery ticket, like, really, you can't really keep up with her, because one moment she comes in there owning up to the beef and things like that, and then the next thing it doesn't exist, and then the next, I'm just looking at her like, Champagne Mommy, do better of your Alyssa, like, seriously. But anyway, let me just insert.
Oh my God, here we go.
Hello, what the world?
Let me tell you something, Hello. I don't got no problem with nobody, because beef is a different thing. You feel me? That's a whole different type of conversation. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I ain't got no problem with nobody for real. I ain't got no problem with nobody for real, for real. Bro, it ain't like that.
Messy, bro. What, you reading something? What do y'all find this stuff out at? What do you even find this stuff at? What this show is about?
How
love,
you even,
peace, and harmony. Where do you get this information from? For real, where you get this information from? Where'd you get this from, honestly? Who told you that?
I like the straightforwardness, though.
The who?
The couch.
What couch?
The couch right there.
You telling stories.
That couch told you that?
Yeah.
Well, that couch lying, because I ain't beefing with a mother thing.
See?
That's me. Is it true you got beef with Ice Spice?
Oh my God.
Well, there you heard what OVO Alyssa had to say. Speaking about OVO, it seems like OVO, Drake and DJ Mustard are out there having a little squabble. I don't know what's going on, but DJ Mustard was out there saying that, well, he would never work with Drake, okay? And personally, listen, I'm not even a Drake fan like that, if I'm going to be honest. Like, sometimes I do give him the side eye a lot of times, but when people start doing things like this, that's when I'm like, is it really that you're offended by this person, but you're just jumping on a bandwagon? Like, what is this? Because, I mean, if he said something like, oh, Drake is weird or something like that. And I'm just like, I understand some people might have had their issues with Drake, but now it's kind of giving me people who just like to follow the masses. And personally, I don't like people like that. I don't like people who wait, for others to say something just so they can say something. Like, I have no respect for such. Because if others hadn't said anything, you probably were never going to say anything. Not to say that, well, Drake needs DJ Mustard. If we're going to be honest, he doesn't need that man. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I really didn't like when DJ Mustard is out there and provoked, poking at Drake, saying that he's weird and things like that. I'm just like, boy, grow some big bone, okay? The next thing that we are going to be talking about, okay? We're going to talk about London, okay? Yo, it's been a while since we heard from this family. You know, Ebony, Summer Walker, London on the track. Yeah, it's been actually a while. They have been a lot mature, or maybe I just have not been following. But Ebony was out there posting about an absent father. She said another pic of my little girl waiting for a dad on her birthday last year, and said my little girl waiting on a dad since last Christmas. And then she also said this was here on Father's Day. And then she said, this is here right now. I just took this one. She's still waiting. And then she said, if your name starts with an L or A or AT or AK, then I hope somebody rubs their I, I hope somebody rubs their, basketballs on your breakfast in the morning. And then Summer Walker said, same, okay, in the comments. So the neighborhood, the shade room posted, a picture of screenshots of Ebony's story. And then Summer Walker responded in the comment section and said, same, okay? And London came in, and instead of attacking Ebony, who actually made the initial post, he decided to come for Summer Walker. And he said, Summer Walker, which baby daddy are you talking about? And I'm just like, a man with several baby mamas trying to, talk down on a woman because, well, she also has many baby daddies is insane to me. Like, what are you talking about? Don't you have like 11 baby mamas? So what right do you have to be clowning Summer Walker for having several baby daddies? Like, listen. This man is a clown. And you know that stuff is really, really bad and ugly when Summer Walker and Ebony are out there agreeing with each other, because those two do not see eye to eye at all. They don't see eye to eye. So that's just testimony to London's behavior. Like, if you see the two of them agreeing and coming together, yeah, there has to be something wrong with you. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about, Miss Red and Kayla B. It seems like the two of them are willing to throw hands over Chief Keef. In 2024, we have two young women. One was quite popping in as far as her music career is concerned, willing to throw hands on each other over a man in 2024. Now, Miss Red, I don't know what to say I don't know what to say to you. Like, I really don't know what to say to you, but this is not the stuff that I expect to see you in. But then again, I remember that, well, you literally have a bunch of lip glosses named after STDs and STIs. So I'm just like, maybe I put you on a high pedestal sometime, but this is not a good look for you. Like, honestly, I don't like this for her. I don't like this for Miss Red at all. But anyway, if she likes it, well, we've no option but to love it. But anyway, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. And until my next one, see you.